what's up guys, this is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we have part 18 of the Air Jordan project, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so starting off with the outsole here, we have a similar traction pattern to herringbone, however this is more wavy. I'll just call it wave bone. I know that that's an Adidas thing, but you know, who cares. As far as its actual function goes, it was really sticky on clean surfaces. However, this outsole right here is sticky to the point to where dust really has an effect on it in a negative way, similar to the Wade series, the Wade 1 and the first colorway of the Wade 2. So continuous wiping was needed and all of that kind of stuff. But if you play on a clean floor, especially one that's been resurfaced recently or gets resurfaced at least once a year, then these things are going to stick like glue. As far as cushion goes, you have two sets of Zoom. Basically, it's double stacked in the heel and then full length throughout, which is really comfortable. However, I feel that it's a little bit too much cushion for me personally. I don't like sinking into the heel of the shoe. Reminded me a lot of the LeBron 11. But you know, if you like extreme cushion like that, these things are like pillows. So the materials really varied between the colorways. This is the 2008 Countdown Pack version, so this has a suede upper. The original versions, however, had a suede upper like this on the black and royal colorway, and then there was a white and red and a white and royal, which were leather-based options. I think that the leather is definitely a little bit more supportive as far as like a little bit less stretch, because suede has a little bit less durability to it. So when you were upon lateral movements, you definitely could notice the difference where your foot would move just a little bit outside the zone of this right here. So you kind of roll over the midsole a little bit. It wasn't anything serious, but it was something that I noticed. So for me personally, if I had the option, I would have chosen a leather-based option, even though the materials themselves are really nice and really premium. As far as the fit goes, I'd say go true to size. These guys have like a really nice fit. It's really kind of hard to explain everything because of the way that it's all set up. You have the lacing system underneath this little flap, and then it only really goes to the midfoot here. So this section in the forefoot's pretty snug, and then to get better lockdown, all you can really do is adjust this top section, which is a little bit strange, but you know, it is what it is. You just kind of work with it. As far as these little clips go, I never use them, and I wish I could have, because that would have kept my heel a little bit more contained within the back of the shoe. This is a little heavy right here with the rubber wrap, so it's a little clunky right there. Now, the reason why I did not use these is because it's a common problem where these things just snap and break because they're cheap plastic. It's been like that since the original version, and I was already well aware of it, so I never even bothered using them because I didn't want to break them. So that's my one kind of like nitpick, is that the overall fit would have been greatly enhanced had I been able to use this and really kind of utilize everything that was put onto the shoe the way it was meant to be. As far as ventilation goes, it's actually a really horrible shoe for ventilation. You have some flaps here and here, but it's pretty much lined with that collar padding on the inside. And then you have a funny mesh screen vent right here on the tongue, which is then, you know, canceled out by this giant flap right there. So when you do go to unlace your shoes at the end of the game, all of the leather in here is really moist and wet, and it's pretty gross. So definitely not a strong suit for the shoe itself, but again, containment's pretty good. However, that moisture buildup within the shoe does make the materials a little bit weaker, whether it's going to be suede or leather. So this was the last shoe that Jordan played in as far as an actual like modern game shoe, not including retros. He was in the Wizards, and he would constantly wear these guys with the white and royal and the black and royal colorways. I believe he wore the white and royal ones in the All-Star game that year as well, but I can't remember for sure. However, this was an old aging MJ, so again, support was a real highlight in this model. A little bit stiff underneath. You have full length carbon fiber within the base of the shoe itself, and then also the insole here was laced with carbon fiber as well, which was a really interesting feature, especially at that time. I don't think we've ever seen this since then. So it's got basically support from under the footbed and then right underneath your foot, so the actual footbed. So you have plenty of support and containment within the shoe itself as far as torsional rigidity and a little bit of spring back. Again, the materials, a little bit lack of support once they get soft and wet and everything, but it's not anything to where it was like a complete deterrent on the model itself, but it was something that did have a slight effect to it. Alright guys, so that pretty much takes care of everything for the Air Jordan 18. I really like the shoe, however, it's not my favorite in the line. It had almost too much cushion, which is something strange, but I said that last time with the, not last time, but I said that with the LeBron 11, and I just like something a little bit more low profile. However, if you do like an abundance of cushion, this is one of those shoes that'll give that to you. So if you need any more information, you can always go to my site, WearTesters.com. Stay tuned for part 19, and until next time guys, have a good one.